From the studios of Atlantic Television Network in Port Harcourt, this is ATN International News. First, the headlines. U.S. opens mineral partnerships with Congo. Judge orders Trump to restore teacher preparation grant. NASA terminates chief scientist role, closes policy office. Ramdin elected OAS's first Caribbean Secretary General. Philippines, Duterte arrested on alleged judicial killings. Ukraine strikes Moscow in biggest drone attack. Officials from the Party of Democratic Republic of Congo's former president, Joseph Kabila, appeared before military prosecutor on Monday in a sign of political tensions over advances by Rwanda-backed rebels in the east. The exact reason for the invitation to appear before the prosecutor was not clear, said Jean Mbuyu, a lawyer for the officials and former security advisor to Kabila. But after leaving the prosecutor's office on Monday, one of the officials told reporters they had been called in for questioning over February 26 comments made by Aubin Minaku, vice president of the party and former president of the National Assembly. The chief said, "We must be ready for anything," Minaku said at the time, referring to Kabila. When the chief says we must be ready for everything, each of us, a pure-blooded party member, understands the time for silence for clandestine actions is over. Now is the time for open actions. Marcel Bombamba, another of the group's lawyers, said no charges were laid against them. President Felix Tshisekedi, who once formed an awkward power-sharing deal with Kabila, was recently accused of sponsoring the M23 rebels who have seized East Congo's two biggest cities in January. Kabila has also reached out to opposition politicians and civil society members to discuss the country's political future amid criticism of Tshisekedi's response to M23's military campaign. The military prosecutor's office had sent about 10 invitation letters to members of Kabila's People's Party for Reconstruction and Democracy, though only 3 appeared for questioning in the capital, Kinshasa, on Monday. They were Minaku Emmanuel Ramazani Shadari, a former interior minister and presidential candidate, and Ferdinand Kambari, national executive secretary of the party. Minaku said earlier the officials would respond to the invitations to avoid any suspicion and denied links to M23 or any other armed groups. "We are taking a purely Republican approach, not one of rebellion," he told reporters, using Republican to indicate loyalty to the country.